It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Utah Jazz. No good that time, so the Pelicans will take it the other way. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Back to Wall. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Bagley.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now here's Wall. Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Pass to O'Neal. For the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Nix. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. This one for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Inside. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Giannis high post. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Bagley. Misses off the right iron.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Burks in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Pass to Nix. There's the triple. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And Antetokounmpo lays it in.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
O'Neal from long range. The Jazz again can't hit it. Pelicans leading by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. Thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Young inside. Fires for 3. Hawkins shot good.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Here's Bledsoe. The shot's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Parker with the block.
Wow, Jabari Parker, not known as a shot blocker, but twice on the pipes.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now, here is Young. Clock at 6. Baseline jumper. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to Langford. A three-pointer off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Like the edge Langford plays, where he enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
New Orleans making a switch here. And so he hits both.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, this guy is developing more and more of an interior game, and I like watching Josh Jackson convert this close to the cup.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Knicks. And the basket is good. Knicks has got 5. Here's Hawkins. He jams right over Jabari Parker.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, long arms and great instincts make Jabari Parker a terrific offensive rebounder.
It's Hawkins on the wing. 8 points for him. Driving inside. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Outside for Jackson. Burks with the steal. It's Hawkins on the wing. There's the three. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. Jazz trail by 4.
And when you look at Burks, and he's feeling good, this guy makes an impact.
Well, think about it, GA. Last season was only the second time he's played over 64 games, but he got into a groove. He's proven now that when he's healthy, off the couch, off the bounce, this guy is a very difficult cover.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. O'Neal inside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 2 on the clock. Langford has the open look. And staying with the play, Allen.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Young's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Outside, Wall. Got a piece of it. Langford with the steal. Pass to Bagley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Here's Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Good if it goes.
Well, that lateral quickness, right, really shows up on the defensive end for Bledsoe.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here is Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Outside for Bagley. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bagley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distant, though, have been inconsistent.
Kicks it out to Hawkins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So both teams changing it up here. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Utah ball.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Nix. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first one falls. And the Jazz making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Shot by Burks. Nobody around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Allen's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Shoots it. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the basket by Langford.
A lethal attacker. Langford enjoys finding those avenues to the bucket and then just torching the defense.
Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Langford with the stuff.
Tricky ball handling. When Langford wants to get fancy, he can dance and really put the defense on its heels.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Burks. Back to Young. That one drops for him.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Langford misses. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Now Giannis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's Langford. That shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Young with the ball. Now defended by Langford. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Right side wall. Hawkins shot good. He's got 12.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound by John Wall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Oh, wow. And he dunks it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Look who it is, Jazz fans. 5 points, Utah Jazz Jazz.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Middleton outside. Pass to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
It's Wall with the drive. Stolen by O'Neal. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
You love the mentality of Eric Bledsoe. This guy is a scorer at heart.
And here's Hawkins. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans lead by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
38.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Jazz trailed by 4. Takes it inside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
This guy, one of the most explosive drivers in the game. Eric Bledsoe leaving nothing to chance.
And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And the Jazz call time here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Knicks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Jackson with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 6. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Utah calls timeout. making a switch here. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Here they come. Score, Utah Jazz Dancers. Langford. The Pelicans call timeout. To get out of their seats for you Utah Jazz Dancers.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Knicks. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Young with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. On up the court. Giannis is double. Young outside. Pass to Hawkins. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Knicks. Lets the 3 fly. The Jazz with another miss. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young outside. Here's the 3. Bagley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Langford. Knicks. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Knicks. To end the cold streak. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Knicks. Here's Allen. Guarded by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The open look here for Sexton. Off target with his 3. New Orleans leading by 8. To the paint. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for New Orleans.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
From deep three-point range. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A solid win on the road for them.
Appreciate you.